All right, guys, welcome back to CreatorCast. I'm the host of the day. Danny Black is Where's Danny Black? We got from Melbourne all the way to the other side, Scott Muir from YouTube, and Jay Boston from Jay Boston in Melbourne, and from Sydney, Ben in
Not even close.
I hope I was looking in the right direction to Danny. It might have been not even close.
Yeah, that's, I think, from Gives a Minute. No, I think.
But I like that you tried. I said, yes. I like that you tried. I don't know which way you are.
We're going to Brady bunch this one. That's what's going to happen. So, yeah, how are you guys doing, by the way?
Very good.
Feeling good?
Yeah, some weird weather in Melbourne. Is that what I was hearing?
Shocking, man. Absolutely
That's
shocking.
Crazy.
I'm right next to the window right now, and it's been raining for about the last 4 hours straight.
Wow.
That's not unusual in Melbourne.
Yeah, usually it's like 5 minutes or something like that.
Usually it goes rain, sun, snow, hail, back to rain, back to sun, but it's just been rain.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice day today. And then for me, an hour ago, it just went boom, like a huge amount of rain, and now it's all fine now.
Oh, wow. So it's fine now.
There you go. Yeah, it's all good now.
That's good. That's good. Well, so I got the weirdest comment today from this guy, and he was just like, you don't know where you get your music, you don't know what genre it is. Jesus, that's literally what he said. And just a comment on one of my more popular videos, and I saw that today, and I was just like, this is so weird. Like, how do I respond to this? And I mean, it was just like, dude, I made this video a year ago, and I've made over like 100 videos since then. Like, I could dig it up, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that for just some random comments. So anyways, it got me really thinking about the way people comment on your channels. And I really wanted to talk because I know that a lot of people that are listening have probably experienced something like this. And I just wanted to bring it up. And first of all, I'll ask each one of you, Scott, do you have any comments that have been negative on your channel?
Yeah, luckily I don't have a massive amount of negativity on my channel, which is quite good. But I mean, there's probably, I can show you 4 that I have had aimed towards me on the video, mainly on the video that has gone through the roof. It's about 80-something thousand views at the minute. This was 4 days ago, I had someone just do the emojis of the thumbs down. And I just politely said back to her, what are you not happy about? And never got a response. But this person doesn't have a profile picture, has no videos, has no subscribers. So, I mean, it's probably just a troll. But other than that, the same video, I had someone write, I hate Muslims on my video because everyone just keeps thinking that the place was some sort of like religious cult place. And but this person posted about 6 comments, but they just slowly kept deleting them as the time went on until I finally responded, and I just said, like, this place has nothing to do with, religion or anything. Like, I don't have time for racist comments. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I had one today on the same video saying, you need to be in jail for breaking and entering, and then called me a little bitch or a bitch. So I just politely wrote back, I think you need to learn what breaking and entering means. Thanks for commenting and have a nice day. They're basically the comments that I've been getting. But I mean, like, that's a very small handful out of the hundreds and thousands of comments that I've got on my videos. It's basically positive, but I've been trying to write back to every comment that I get now. It hasn't always been the case. So, I try and be polite because I haven't been before. So, now I'm trying to be, I had one lady who harassed me for like 6 videos, was constantly just picking on something in the video. And finally, I just basically told her in a polite way, a non-polite way to take a hike. And I've never had a problem since. But other than that, I try and be polite with most of my comments, even if they are extremely negative.
Well, I'll throw it over to Jay. Jay, do you have any experience with bad comment, like negative comments, or?
Yeah, kind of like Scotty, where with the abandoned building stuff that he and I both do, I find that sometimes people think that what you're doing, entering a place without breaking, is a bad thing, especially if no one lives there, if it's completely abandoned, if it's overgrown. you can just tell if someone is living there or not. So you get a bit of heat that way, but normally it's nothing too bad. What I do find, though, with negativity, because I do a lot of stuff in electric skateboarding, I find that you get a lot of fanboys of particular models or brands that completely stick up for that particular brand, even if it doesn't make sense. If there's no merit, if there's no justification, they just say it, and they call themselves fanboys and ambassadors and all these massive words. And really, it's just people that don't know enough about skateboards or aren't willing to open up their eyes for the other opportunities or other inventions or innovations that are happening. So, yeah, I get a lot of heat. And I just learned to ignore it. I used to, when I first started getting my negativity and hate kind of messaging from all these keyboard warriors, I used to freak out about it, and you'd take it in quite sensitively. But now, I think just because I'm used to it, I just learn to ignore it or learn to take it on, or sometimes like to have a bit of a cheeky response to them if they've been a bit of a tool. But yeah, normally nothing very personal, nothing really towards my family or friends or anything like that. It's just about the subject matter, and I'm glad about that, which I guess takes me across to Benin, who I know has had horrible experiences.
Yeah, I was leaving Benin for last because.
Hey, before we do jump onto that, just a massive congrats to Jay there for hitting that million video views. We talked about it last episode or the episode before, and he did hit it. Yep. So nicely done, surpassed it.
Thanks, mate.
And I believe Danny, you hit a milestone there as well.
It's not that big, but it's on one video. I hit my first 10,000 views, and it actually is 1 year to the day that I uploaded that video. On today. So just so you know,
it can take
a year to get 10,000 views, not just, a 24-hour period, posting on Reddit or, buying views or whatever. Let's go back to the topic though. Ben, and let's hear some of your experiences.
Yeah, look, I had a hell of a lot of negativity thanks to Scooter Brad, you little champion. He did send all of his channel to my channel, quote unquote, to rip me a new one. And what I found happening was all of his subscribers basically came to me and said all kinds of filth. Like I'm going to put a bunch of them on screen right now. Just absolute filthy, disgusting, derogatory, negative, racist, homophobic, all of the things that you could possibly imagine. These kids, which is what they were, they're kids. That's what they are, and that's what they did, and that's how they acted. And my response to all of that was, on the video that they made these comments, I answered every single one of them back. And I just said to each person, thanks for your thoughts. Cheers for stopping by. Have a nice day. And just left it at that. But then what I found happening was when I made follow-up videos that these kids came on and kept commenting, I just looked at the same person, went, okay, he's already commented on the other video with all the derogatory, delete the comment, ban the user. Same with the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. Eventually what happened was those comments just stopped coming through because all those kids got banned.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
I'm happy to leave them on that original video because that's where the story was, and that's what they were reacting to. But any other subsequent videos when they came on, I just went, okay, that's one of those kids, you're gone.
Wow, yeah. That's like that would piss me off. I mean, for me, I think I get like 99% positive stuff, and so when I get that one, because I'm so used to it, I'm not trying to say I'm all that, but I'm just so used to like niceness that when I get something really bad, it ruins my day. Like I'm just like, what did I do to you, man? Like this is crazy.
If I did something legitimately wrong and I copped abuse for it, I'd take that on. Like I'd take that like the next person. That's a good learning curve. But the fact that nothing really was done by me to warrant it, I was like, okay, well, I'll just let this play the way it is, and then I'll just move on from it. And that hasn't really, I mean, all it's done is make my channel more popular in YouTube's back end, because all of that interaction is interaction, and that's what they want. They want people to interact with channels, whether it's negative or good. It works in your favor. So I think I've already thanked Scooter Brad on one of our other videos, but thanks again, Scooter Brad, you little champion.
It was funny.
Stop calling me at night.
As you've seen some of Bennett's comments on the screen, like when he sent that to us today, and I was just having a ball reading. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just that's harsh. And
I'll put a challenge out there to any of those kids that made those comments. Come and find me and say that, like, have that conversation to my face. Well, I'm sure things will go a little differently.
They're not allowed to leave the house, man.
Yeah.
The average age of those kids would have been 10, 11 years old. And that's
they all know where I live. Cheers, Scooter Brad. So if they want to come and find me, come over and let's have that chat. You can bring the pizzas like you've all been doing. That'd be great too.
I love pizza.
Absolutely. Like, come on, like,
isn't this the plot of that second Iron Man movie? And then they come and blow the place up. Anyways, moving on a little bit. I mean, we've kind of answered this a little bit, but I want to touch more about how do you handle, like, what is the best way to comment in just the nicest way? Sometimes is it best to ignore it? What, like, let's just say if they attack you personally and it has nothing to do with the video, what do you do? Do you just delete it? I mean, just free for all. Anybody speak up.
I'll start. I had a comment on a video. I can't remember which one it was. Pretty recently, probably about three or four videos back, where a guy did tell me to go kill myself. But it was like, I've been saying it for as long as I've been doing this, as how thick-skinned you have to be, really, to just let those little things annoy you when it comes to YouTube, because you really are putting yourself out there. And, you know, we're not all perfect, you know, and I don't even know why this guy did tell me to go kill myself, but basically I just did what Benon did and just blocked him and deleted the comment. I have no time for it.
So you think it's just best to just block it and just you don't belong here. You don't belong here. Yeah,
exactly. If he's just going to say that, then yeah, I don't need to see it. Like, move on.
Yeah, I think that it's annoying if you guys, like, correct me if I'm wrong, is the animosity of YouTube really a terrible thing. The fact that, you know, people can really like just drill into you and they have no videos. They don't do anything to put work into it. And all they could just do is just tear you down. Like, does that bother you guys at all?
Slightly. I don't know. Like,
shout out to my friend Stephen McLaughlin, who commented on the other video, because he doesn't have any videos, but he'll be on here and he'll write positive stuff, and he loves to watch content, and I think that's what it's about. But I think that some of these people, like, they can create other channels that have nothing to do, you know, just no subscribers, nothing, and they could just say whatever they want to say just to piss people off. And I don't know, it just kind of bothers me that it's so easy to do that.
One thing that I've realised too is I find myself only wanting to reply to positive or constructive comments, especially from those that, like you said before, understand how long and how much effort you put into creating videos. So the good thing about this, there's a little extension that you can buy. I think it's like $14 a month. It's called TubeBuddy. And what it means is every single time someone writes a comment, you can see how many subscribers are subscribed to their channels. And if you find that there's no one there that they're subscribing, you know they're pretty much not part of the community. So I can look at that and I can figure out if that person's worthwhile, if they're contributing to YouTube, how many comments they've posted in the past, like that kind of thing. So, I kind of use a little bit of analytics and metrics. It's called TubeBuddy, T-U-B-E, Buddy, and it's tubebuddy.com. You can get a free version of it. I don't know if the free version actually does do that, but it comes in really handy trying to understand who these people are that are commenting. As you're reading through the comments, it just says next to their name how many subscribers they've got. So you can kind of see if they're part of the YouTube community, if they're uploading, or if they're contributing, basically.
Pretty handy.
Yeah. Benon, anything you want to add to that?
I think I covered it. I just answer everybody, and then the blocking and the deleting came later on, and I don't really have much problem with it anymore, to be honest. Every now and then there's a bit of a flare up, and I'll get messages on my phone. These people that Scooter Brad hired to come and hit me, they just every now and then they somehow get triggered and come back for a bit more of a hit, and then they disappear. And what'll happen is that period will get longer and longer and longer, and those kids will completely forget about it. So that's not really a concern to me. I've moved on. He's an ant to me, so got the merch out of it, and everything's happy.
That's it. I will say I did get a comment on one of my earlier ship videos, and this guy was like, "If you call that music, like, you must have a really low IQ." And he said it was really jerky. And then I was like, oh, I was gonna write something mean, and then I actually watched the video and I was like, why the hell? Like, the music was terrible. Like, I was like, I can't even believe I used that music. I think I was at the phase where I was just trying to get content out, so I didn't really care what music was on. Just as long as it was on, it was like that. I don't know how to describe it, but so I wrote back and I was like, dude, you're right. That music is absolutely terrible. And I told him I was just starting out on YouTube and just trying to get videos out. And then he wrote back and he's like, okay, I can see how that is. Like, and then he became a subscriber and became a fan. And I just, a complete 180. And, the other thing that I don't like in the comments is when they write to you, come check out my channel or something like that. And it's super generic that you could tell that they copied and pasted it on so many people. Do you write back to those ones, or do you just let those sit, or do you like, even if they're in spam, do you let them go through, or
delete those ones?
Delete those ones.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this and you're trying to get your stuff out there, just don't do that. Like, enjoy someone else's video. Maybe you say, hey, I just did something similar. If you want to check it out, check it out. I think that most people would be happier to check it out that way than some generic copy and paste. So
I love the ones that come in. They say, especially on my daily vlog, it stands out like dog's balls, because they say, "Oh, I really love the editing you did on this video. Come check out mine." It's like, well, if you actually watched it, I don't edit them. They're literally 4 minutes of my life with no editing. So I always reply back with, "Oh, which part did you really like the most?" Like, and then you never get anything after that.
No,
so,
exactly.
Okay. I actually had a negative comment that I was trying to find today, but it was lost in the crowd. I have a broken nose. I've had it since I was like 5 years old, thanks to my sister. I can't breathe through my nose. So there's nothing. I can't do it. So I breathe through my mouth like a lot. And then when I don't have the microphone on, you could hear my breathing as I'm sort of walking uphill. And a guy comment there saying like, yeah, you need to work out, all this stuff. Like you're really you're really unfit. So I just left a comment saying, sorry, I have a broken nose. Like I am a mouth breather. I have to. I've got no choice. And then he come back. Yeah. Then he came back saying, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like I had no idea." Like,
that's awesome.
And subscribe to the channel. So, yeah. So sometimes you can spin it around.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you can spin.
Here's an idea I want to throw out just as we roll right on the live platform that we are right now. Anyone that's out there that's posted a negative comment on either on my channel or Jay's channel or Danny's or Scott's channel, if you regret posting it and you want to come on as a guest on our channel to discuss why you did it or what you've done like that, I reckon, what do you think, boys? We should have him on.
Yeah.
Why not?
That would be
in fact, how about we extend that even further? Hey, Scooter Brad, if you want to come on the show, we would love to have you, mate. You're in New Zealand. You're a local as far as we're concerned. You've made some pretty negative comments on my channel. Come on over and discuss why, and we'd have this. This would be great. There'd be the five of us to discuss this. I think that'd be. You know what? Let's call out to Scooter Brad fans if they happen to be watching this. If you're a Scooter Brad fan, put the message out to your man, Mr. Brad. Get him on the channel.
That'd be such a terrible episode. That'd be so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
but you know what?
They would never do it. They'd never do it.
This is what we're talking about. We're talking about people that post ridiculously. Well, it's out there now anyway. I stand by it. If he does want to do it,
I'd do it just for the hell of it, just to see what it's like. Right. But
I'll have him here at my house to sit here. We can order pizza. He's making ring for us, and we'll have a great time.
Ben's his area. They got great pizza. I had some.
Yeah.
So jumping on a different part of the comment section. When you're watching other people's videos, because a lot of times I'll go to other videos and I'll probably waste a lot of time on YouTube watching videos, and I scroll to the comments almost immediately just to see what people are saying. There's a lot of times when I see things and people are just being outrageous, especially when it comes to like Apple versus Samsung or like phones and things like that. And people just say the dumbest things, and I want to like write something, and I'm like, do I really want to waste time fighting this person? Because I don't know. Do you guys is it fun for you guys to get involved in those kind of things? Like, have you guys ever done that, or is it just better to stay away from that?
Yeah, stay away. I think I do the same thing. As soon as I open a video, especially if I watch them every day, I go straight down to the comments, like straight away, and I'll read the comments, and then I usually leave a comment. I'm a big leave a comment sort of person, but it's usually about the video. But yeah, I never get involved. I'll let the kids do that.
Yeah, I just don't have the time. I'd like to, but I just, yeah.
If you're talking about something so polar as in PC versus Mac, then you got half the crowd here and half the crowd here. You're always going to have an argument. So what's the point? Just do what you do and use what you use. Yeah,
exactly.
No point arguing about that.
Absolutely. All right. Now, one more thing I want to say. have you ever commented on a video in a positive way or just a neutral way and ever had a very negative like reply from the person that made the video? Has that ever happened to you?
Wow.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
It's happened. It's happened to me, where like just saying something is nice is like, you know, it was a Mac versus PC thing, and I just said I love my Mac, and I had this huge.
I know this comment.
It unloaded on me, and I was just literally like, I just wanted to be a fan.
Yeah, but
and it turned into me hating this person.
Yeah, but there was also that other element there where there was a discussion about vlogging, not vlogging, and then that fired up because of the word vlog. But it definitely kicked off because of the Mac versus PC. But then it became a vlog versus not a vlog kind of.
But I mean,
saga.
So, saying that, like, if you're watching this, it's important, you know, be kind to your people, because literally it's turned me from an avid, you know, follower to somebody that was. It's just a bad thing, a bad experience for this other side. I can't really discuss it further.
Interestingly, I was on this channel we're talking about, and by the way, it's Nicholas Cole Life. If you're watching, g'day Nick. I was on your channel having a look, and I saw someone make a comment just recently, very similar to that, about something like you're the king of the vlog, or the vlogging king or something. And I noticed that didn't get a sledging, that just got left. I think maybe vlogging's okay again.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So maybe
we should. Maybe we can get Nicholas Cole to come on as a guest.
That'd be cool.
That'd be interesting.
Nicholas, the offer's open there as well. We could get Scooter Brad and Nick Cole.
Let's just open up offers to everybody that's going to create a drama alert on the old Creator Cast. All right. Well,
I'll be there. I will be there as long as there's pizza. That's all I'm saying. Go on.
Well, all right. So I want to tell everyone watching, if you've had any crazy comment stories, we'd love to read, like, write them below, even if it's a long comment, like, I'd love to read that kind of stuff. Let us know your experiences. Also join the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/creatorcast. Be a part of that. I want to also leave some advice for everybody. Like, is there any advice we want to leave to people as far as comments? I mean, we've pretty much covered it all, but just overall, I guess, just be nice. Just make the world a better place. Don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick.
Just speaking of comments, I just want to give a shout out to a guy who comments on all of our videos as well. His name is Jonesy Vlogs. He has 52 subscribers, and he comments on all of our videos, like, as soon as they come out.
And he gave us a shout out on his video.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers,
I was going to say, I'm looking at his channel right now. He's the sort of guy exactly who we're trying to get these videos to. So a small YouTuber.
We're here for all these people, and that's the thing, is we could be working on our own channels, and we're spending a lot of time doing this because we believe that this is something that needs to happen on YouTube, and we want to create something really cool. And so we're here for you. Just keep commenting, keep posting for us. Like, you're part of the community. So go ahead, Benin.
I just had a quick additional thought in my head. YouTube's different for every different person. So some of the comments that you might get from people that don't really give a crap about the platform, they're just there to be slanderous, and that's their whole motive. Whereas we're coming from a different background. We're actually creating, and we're engaging, and we're trying to nurture an audience. Whereas a lot of the people there aren't doing that. So just factor that in when you're reading a comment. It could just be from someone who doesn't really care about what they're doing there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well said. I always just, like, another thing, like, I always check their profile as soon as they leave a negative comment. If they do, just check the profile, see what it is, if it's worth your time or not. A lot of the time they never have videos, so just carry
on. An indicator.
Anything you want to add, Jay?
Yeah, just like I was talking before, being nice is probably one of the best things you can be. I don't think I've left a negative comment on any other channel. I just like, if you like a video and you appreciate it, let them know. You know, that was a great video, and I think whatever gives them motivation to keep going is great. But if you put in negativity, you're throwing that out to the world, and you'll get it back straight away. So
that's right.
Yeah, be nice. That's it.
And if people are being mean to you on your comments, you just let us know, and we'll fight them down. So
yeah,
we're here for you. Thanks for being a part of the show today, and we'll see you next time. We're sticking to it Wednesday, Saturdays. So we'll see you next time.